And now
Yeah,
we're going to see ISDD again against Xvy. Guile versus Lilly.
I do fear that at least in the character matchup department, this is gonna be very, very tough for Xewii to go up against. And of course, as we know, Imstilldadaddy has a very, very good Guile as well. It's gonna be very, very difficult for him, I reckon. But let us see what he has in store for us.
Oh, but that flash kick is going to whiff, and how did you pronounce it again?
I think it's Xewii.
Chvy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chvy manages to punish that with flash kick, and now he's the one who's with the initiative. He manages to get in on the zoner, and in the corner is not where you want to be against a Lilly as a Guile.
Yeah, most definitely not.
But he manages to jump out of it, gets the back throw. But Xewii finds his plus frames with the Condor's fire. And now he is in burnout, but ISDD is on a sliver of health. But manages to find the DI anyway.
This will not kill though.
This will not kill though.
Yeah.
But this might. And I wonder, would he have gone for that drive reversal if it wasn't for the patch?
That's a very good question, not gonna lie. That's a pretty good question. Maybe Xewii did want that that's
additional
that
drive bar
gain. Oh, or rather the drive gauge gain, exactly, yes.
Perhaps, but ISDD manages to, of course, to block it and punish. The drive reversal, of course, still -6, so the punish did not change. And this round seems much more controlled for ISDD. Manages to get the overhead target combo into level 3. It's not going to kill yet, but this is going to be one decision away from winning this game.
Yep,
but
I think a little
Xewii
bit less
manages to get in.
Yeah, but very low on drive gauge as well. +1 on that, baits the reversal from ISDD, the X flash kick, and will get him on burnout as well as a very good conversion in terms of damage.
Interesting that he chose not to spend level 3, instead converts to level 2, which does not kill and burns both himself and his opponent out. Manages to find the chip kill, but I'm not sure that was guaranteed in that situation.
With the counter dive.
Yeah.
I'm also a little bit... yeah, I agree with you, Yannick. Because... But it was a chip kill though. It was actually a chip kill, so...
Yeah, but I feel like ISDD could have anti-aired that, theoretically.
Yeah, for sure. The anti-air could have been there, for sure. If he had the flash kick, yes.
Yeah, but we see another flash kick. ISDD not allowing his opponent to condition him not to use that reversal option. A pretty important tool in the matchup, I would imagine. Considering that Guile, of course, wants to keep their opponent away. But Chvy manages to find a conversion into level 3. And he's going to be the one taking the first game.
Yeah, good awareness there on that jab punish. I think that's yeah, that target combo was probably -6 on block, so he got the jab punish as well. That was a very, very good piece of awareness from Xewii.
Yeah, ISDD decides to character switch to Mai.
Quite curious.
Well, this can't be a bad matchup for Mai, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just changing the dynamic a little bit. Maybe he's gonna try to play a little bit more offensive with the projectiles. Might be the plan.
Maybe, or maybe he just wants like tools like Mai standing heavy kick, perhaps, to maybe contest the charge stacking from Lilly, perhaps.
Though, to be fair, Yannick, I also thought about another thing, like the walk speed is better on Mai for sure. That could be another thing. But it so seems far, yeah.
Xewii seems to be very confident in this matchup. It doesn't look good for ISDD. Xewii on set point already.
Good anti-air from SDD though. Pushes
Yes.
the offense, but very pricey on that drive gauge, Yannick.
Yeah, definitely an expensive way to approach. But oh, and now he decides to even burn himself out with the driver's cancel. But he does get Xewii to the corner, so perhaps not a bad decision after all. But the DI is going to hit the crouching medium kick, and Xewii decides to go for the side switch, gets the common grab, tries to go for another one. Oh, and here we see
reversal, yeah, on the throw.
Oh, another attempt at DI, but this time ISDD was in position to react, and he does react. And he is one round away from equalizing the set. We're seeing a lot of DIs today. Have I missed something from the patch notes?
I don't think we have, Yannick, no. I think it's just a lot of players trying to get those hard reads. Sometimes successfully, but most of the time unsuccessfully, and what a call out from Xewii!
Yeah,
with the
speaking of
level
reads,
3.
Wake Up level 3 is definitely one of them. He equalizes
sure.
the health. ISDD is still in burnout with no meter, so this might get very difficult for him if Xewii manages to get him to the corner, which he does. And he does get the stun. I'm not sure he has resources to kill, but this is going to be close.
Yeah, and that's the kill, yeah.
And gets the kill with a throw, and that's going to be 2-0 against ISDD. A very dominant show from him.